Hi, Namaste friends. Today I'm going to take you to a place which is just very close to my house. Hardly about 1.5 kilometers. I can even walk to this place. I understand now the place I belong to, the place where I was born. It's just the beautiful sights of the world. And I've been traveling all over the world looking for the most beautiful places, and here it is. So today we are going to Ramanchira. Ramanchira means, Chira is like a small little stream with a small bund on it, supposed to be. So that is Raman's Chira. So there should be some legend lore which I haven't got yet. There's no one to explain about it. Never it has gone to Google. That, and very close to it, it's on the side itself. There is a hill top. It's a plateau, mountain plateau. The river actually is just down. Just beautiful, excellent, you see in the video. This is about, say, 5 kilometers from the Cheruvathur railway station, and from Kannur airport it's about 2 hours drive. From Kadalivanam, which is our accommodation where we have astrology, Ayurveda, yoga, meditation, food, everything, the place where we are going to live. That place is hardly less than about, I think, 7 to 8 kilometers. That close it is. You can come early morning and go to this Biramala on top, view this, and then go to Ramanchira, enjoy the sight. Probably you can take a small piece of land for the rest of your life. That beautiful it is. Just visit this and you would get it. On the hilltop, there are the ruins of the Dutch fort, which is supposed to be built in 18th century. You get all the views from here while you're looking at the surroundings. Good morning, Namaste friends. നമ്മളിപ്പോൾ ഉള്ളത് ചെറുവത്തൂരിന് അടുത്തല്ല, just within Cheruvathur, രാമൻചിറ എന്ന ഭാഗത്താണ്. You can see in the background Ramanchira. It's a beautiful river actually, and they have made a small little bund, and that's it. So we'll have more views. You can see on the hilltop the little ruins of a Dutch fort built in the 18th century. Now let me speak to you on the tourism point of view. There's a picnic spot from where the Kasaragod to the far off places can be seen. Definitely you can view the Karingod River, also known as Tejaswini River, and the surroundings. The northernmost district of Kerala, this Kasaragod, is blessed with a 70-kilometer long coastline. This place is so tranquil and so famous, the land of gods. Sea-kissed forts like Bekal Fort, etc. Majestic hills, rivers, and delightful beaches. You can go hiking around this piece of slope land, and there are many mountains including Manjambodikunnu, Mailattipara, Paramal, and also this Madaikavu, and lots of mountain you can see on the top, like more than what you have seen in South Africa. Absolute tabletop. It's not tabletop, I should say it's a more than the dining top, more than the cricket ground, more than the football ground. It's best to visit the hillock at the time of sunset or sunrise, because otherwise it will be a little hot. And sure, you should visit this during the monsoon also. I would always suggest Kerala is best to visit from July to March, except for that April, May, June at the time. Throughout, you must be knowing this is the home of illustrious poets and scholars of Kuttamattu in Cheruvathur, which is situated very close to this. There are many sleeping facts about it, Cheruvathur and Biramala. Recently noted by Jayanta Malik, Kolkata, is updated as of 2014, November 12th. The North Malabar had a strong business presence in India. Historians call it as the richest joint stock company the world has ever seen, and arguably the first MNC of the world. Not many know about it. It's not the English East India Company, but Verenigd Oost-Indisch, or VOC they call it, or the Dutch East India Company. Around 1.5 centuries before the Battle of Plassey, the Dutch company had established its trading settlements in coastal India. In his new book, The Dutch East India Company in India, a heritage tour through Gujarat, Malabar, Coromandel and Bengal has brought alive an almost forgotten chapter of Indian history in the twilight of the medieval and the modern. As a native of Cheruvathur, let me explain you. I am very proud to say this. On the Coromandel, I understand, after reading and going through many matters, it had monopoly in the pepper trade. Its trading posts were located at Pulikkad and later at Nagapattinam. As I am walking towards this place, I want to fully engulf this area as much as possible. The election heat is going on over here. You can here see the LDF Rajagopal has to be promoted and say Rappani LDF, and Rajagopal is going to be the person concerned who is sitting for the election here. So slope going on top. I wish I could endeavor into all these things, but due to time restraints, I may not be able to yet. I would come back again, but this is for the time being for the lovers of North Malabar. Here it is. Things which you haven't seen, which you have not experienced, here it is. So this is Veeramila Hills. On top, you can see this as a, just not as a tabletop, but is a football ground. You can have lots of sports ground on it. You can have football, you can have tennis, you can spread things out on this, maybe synthetic or something, and have a cricket ground. So many things possible over here. It's a good easily about 50 acres of land you can get on top of this, maybe more than 50 acres of land. Could be to 100 acres of land. You can have a nice Disney kind of a play area, a game center, a Disney kind of a sports area. Anything you can have over here. It's lovely. You can also have a university over here. Anything can be made over here. It's spread to that extent. Vegetation can grow because the long rooted can only grow in the sides of the hill. That's on the slope side. As you see over here on the top, there is nothing which grows. Absolutely small, leafy, small grass. Others cannot be grown. But on the sides of it, well, this can really include about almost, I think, about 50 to 70 acres of land easily. And one can have over here sports center. You can have for the athletic reason. Also, you can have the Disney characters kind of, entertainment center. You can have a casino. All these things can be done over here with the help of the public sector and the government. If that is done, this could be really made use for the public in the most significant, marvelous way. From here, you can see the other hill, which we call as our Mailati Para, Mailati Kunnu. You can see from here. And also Murakkam side, Timiri side. All this comes part of Cheruvathur. So far no human beings have conquered this area. So it looks really nice. People have taken the stones and red mud, red soil out of this place for the housing purpose. It's really nice. Which is between Nileshwar and Cheruvathur. This mountain top also is absolutely plateau. You can have a nice football ground on this place, as you see inside. It seems long ago, Tipu Sultan had come over here and he had conquered this place and had a fort built on it. You can see the stones over here. The stones are all out now. Maybe they did not do the way it is done in Bekal Fort, but they did do. The stones of those days, it is still there, visible. You can see it all over. They made a good fort. Maybe the temporary, maybe the army, infantry soldiers to stay. And then later it's all been now well with a lot of woods and forest kind of stuff. It's all. Otherwise, we used to see earlier from here down the river, which is Mutoli River, and this side the Tejaswini River, etc. But now the full area is covered by the trees, so you cannot have the face outside. You cannot see anything outside. Nevertheless, I am here to bring what we have in Cheruvathur available for outsiders. So one can come over. Vanderpool, while conducting research in coastal Kerala among the Pulaya community, Pulayas, that's actually Harijans. That's what Mahatma Gandhi gave the name to them. In early 1983, had learned that a village, Cheruvathur, had a VOC passed. There he found the foundations of sentry posts of one of the VOC settlements, and then Mangalore and Basalur, which is Bangalore. He writes that near Cheruvathur there is still a sign referring to a Dutch fort. Mention of a Dutch fort is also made on a website providing tourist information about the Kasaragod district in which Cheruvathur lies. And you have this Dutch fort, the 18th century made one, on the Veeramala Kunnu. I personally feel and believe there is yet more important factor to Veeramala, the name, the local legendary way. There is definitely a connection between Veeramala and Veerabhadra Swami temple, which is just about 2 kilometers away from this temple. This I will talk to you in the next video on Sri Veerabhadra Swami temple, our own Vamban Tamburan. അന്നവസ്ത്രാദി മുട്ടാതെ തന്നു രക്ഷിച്ചു ഞങ്ങളെ ധന്യരാക്കുന്ന നീയൊന്നു തന്നെ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് തമ്പുരാൻ. The poem by Sri Narayana Guru. At this time, I remember.